Alright, so this video is for anyone who has a Nitro Z8. Mine in particular is a 2009 Nitro Z8. If you've read on any forums or seen, if you buy a Minn Kota Ultrex trolling motor, it doesn't actually fit into the recessed well. So, rather than ripping this all out and cutting out the whole pedal and putting in a drop-in place system, I'm going to try to keep this as original as possible. I like the carpeting, I like the fiberglass recess. So what I did is I actually put the pedal in and measured out and drew lines where it doesn't fit. And what I'm going to do now is try to cut this area out in particular. I've taken a razor blade and I've scored out the areas on the inside and pulled up the carpet, marked off the fiberglass underneath where it needs to be cut. And then hopefully when we're all done, we can glue the carpet back down and it'll look just like it should right out of the factory. So let me try to cut it. Stay tuned. So here's an update. Took a Dremel and was able to cut out what I thought was the triangle, but come to find out it's actually reinforced all the way behind. So as much as I was able to cut out this section here, there was a fiberglass, there's also the fiberglass underneath. So now what I'm going to attempt to do is try to route again back down and cut out the rest of this triangle area. Well, good news, we were able to take the Dremel with the router bit and actually able to get it all out. So now we have a nice square cut coming down to the bottom, and we got that piece out. All right, positive update. We cut the other side, we cut side one, we cut side two, and as you can see, you can easily fold down the existing carpet into that areas, and you can barely even notice. There is a little bit of exposed here. I got these pieces for the corners I'm gonna tuck back in. But what I'm gonna end up doing ultimately is I'm probably gonna get just some pieces of metal that'll just cover up both sides up through here that are exposed right now. And I've got some Loctite carpet spray adhesive that I'm going to use to spray both sides, spray the metal, spray the carpet, let it dry, stick them together, and this thing ain't coming apart and it's going to look brand new. So here's my whole setup: the Ultrex with the 360, the Panoptix live scope, dual straight up mounts, so nice rigid piece to the deck. You can see I've got an adapter there. I actually had another rigid mount that was too short once I wanted to go double stack. So rather than drilling new holes into the deck, what I actually did was I just used the existing holes to the deck, machined it out so that I could then bolt it to this adapter. So now anytime I want to change this out, if I ever want to change it out, maybe I go to a triple stack at some point, but you know, at this point that's good enough for me. It looks professional, it's tight, it's flush to the deck, and most importantly it was very cheap. So for anyone asking of what did I use in order to do this, it's a standard Dremel. This is a Dremel 4000. It comes with this bit, it's got a flat end to it. This was great for doing the routing work, but more specifically doing the first cut. So once you draw it out with the Sharpie, cutting out that line was real easy with the wheels, the cutting wheels that come with the Dremel kit. I think they were 1-inch discs. That was great for putting the lines, but it wasn't deep enough to cut all the way through. So this router bit actually came in clutch to really be able to cut those lines out perfectly. So that's my recommendation. So any of those Nitro Z8s out there that want to upgrade to an Ultrex but don't want to cut out the fiberglass step, here's how you do it. Thanks.